Welcome back, Bob Vapor Computer Guy. Today we're taking a look at the ANULAX tank from AAA Vape. So this is a sub-ohm tank. Has some nice features. Let's just dive down and look at it, and I'll tell you what it's been like vaping on this thing. All right, so today we're taking a look at the ANULAX by AAA Vape. This is the silver version, and this is a coiled sub-ohm system. Let's go ahead and pull it out. You will get a bag of O-rings and replacement seals. You will get your manual. You will get an extra coil. You will get a straight glass. Comes with the bubble glass already on it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the tank. The tank itself is nice looking, I think. I like it. It is a 510 connector. You have 1, 2, 3 airflow slots. Very tight on the turn. On the bottom it will say AAASigs.com, ANULAX. Filling is you press the little button and it pops open. Not spring loaded, but snaps in tight, works very well. I've had no problems with it whatsoever. Okay, take off the base. Now, here's what's important with this. You don't want to pull these coils out like this. Let's zoom in a little bit more. If you just try and pull this coil out, you're going to take this positive portion of it right out and probably not be able to get it back in. All right, it really does have that issue that you just can't pull it out like that. The coil is actually going down right here. I wouldn't recommend using a thumbnail, but you can just use the base like that, and then you can take it out. And there's your coil. You see the mesh coil in there. They do print it pretty big on here, which is nice. AMC 0.15 ohm, 50 to 60 watts. There's AAA on it. It is nice that they do write that nice and big. So many companies write it so small on there that it just drives you crazy. Go ahead and pop that back in. Nice tight fit on there. Take the glass off, of course. But you do not want to try and just pull it out by this. Once you do that, you pretty much will destroy the coil. Their recommendation is just do that and pop it out that way. And yeah, that's been working fine. Pop that in. And yeah, so that's what I recommend. Definitely do that, and make sure you take the coil out properly in here. But I do like this top part. It's not a pop open, not pop open like spring loaded, but it just pops right open there and fill it up, no problems. And this is, they do give you a replacement silicone piece for in here, but it does make a nice tight seal, and I've had no problems with leaking on it whatsoever. Let's get you all the specs, and then we'll go back up and talk about it. Okay, so you see it up close. It's pretty darn good. I'm very happy with it. The pop open top works good. It's not a big, button. It actually just pops open like that, and then it's not spring loaded like you saw up close. You fill it up, close it. I've had zero leaking, zero problems of any kind. The vape on it is pretty good. It is only a 510 connector, but so what? It's been vaping great. What do I got on? 66 watts right now on the 0.5 ohm coil. I think it looks pretty good. It's pretty basic, but everything about it's been great. For a smaller coil, without going one of those big giant fat coils like you get in a lot of the super sub-ohm tanks, as I call them. This is a smaller coil by today's standards, and it's a 510 connector instead of an 810, so it's not, you think it's not as much airflow, but there's plenty of airflow, plenty of flavor. I've refilled this with some Higgy Sigs Churros vape. I must have done this at least 10-12 times that I've refilled this tank already, and it's still going just as good as in the beginning. So it is really a flavorful, nice vape on here. Everything about it's been great. Everything's been working fine. Yeah, just overall just good. There's no complaints about it whatsoever, no cons. Just a nice tank. The only thing you gotta be careful of, like I said, it's not really a con, it's just, maybe it is a con, is those coils. You can't pull it out from that centerpiece. If you do, you're gonna pull out the 510, the positive portion of the coil, and trying to get that back in and get it just right. I did it on one of them to test it, and I couldn't wiggle it out. I pulled it, it came out. When I went to put it back in, I couldn't get the positive portion, the part that makes the positive portion connection of the mesh coil to be in just the right spot. No matter what I did, the mesh then wasn't tight against the cotton enough, and you would get a burn hit. So it's not a fault of the tank or anything. It's just you got to be careful and not pull them out by that end piece. You have to pop them out somehow, a screwdriver or just the bottom of the coil of the tank. But it works fine, no problems with it whatsoever. So we do have another one of these, one you saw up close. I've been rocking the black one here, and we got the silver one that's going to go in the giveaway TARDIS. Why are those doors open? That's better. So this is going to go in a giveaway TARDIS, and for one of the Patreons. Thank you so much for watching. Check out their website. Link is on the screen, and I'll see you next time.